Hi all, so today I'm going to answer a great question from Anna who asks, what is the difference between hope and expect? This is a great question and I can see that it would be really confusing for you. So they kind of mean the same thing, but at the same time they're completely opposite. So I hope you pass the test and I expect that you will pass the test. So I hope you pass the test is just wishing you good luck. I know you want to pass the test. It would be great if you passed the test. So I hope that you do. But I expect you to pass the test is loaded with judgment. It means that if you don't pass the test, I will be disappointed. So that expectation puts pressure on you to pass the test. And if you don't pass the test, I will be disappointed and so will you, but only because I am disappointed in you. Maybe it wasn't such a big deal, but it is now because I expected you to do well. So hope is just a very positive feeling that something good happens. I hope you feel better. I hope you win the lottery. Now, I hope you win the lottery. We know that it's very unlikely that you'll win the lottery. So you can say, oh, I hope you win the lottery. But you would never say, I expect that you will win the lottery, because you know it's impossible. It's impossible to win the lottery. You can't put pressure or judgment on someone to win the lottery. You can only hope or wish that someone wins the lottery. So when you're using the word expect, it means that there's some kind of judgment from you to a person on someone's achievements. And it can be quite negative. If you're talking about passing exams or winning races, it's a lot of judgment there. Let's think if it was I expect that you'll get better. Okay, so that's slightly different. So if a doctor said to you, I hope you get better, that kind of means he doesn't know. He's just hoping for you. He doesn't know. So if he says, I expect that you'll get better next week, you can believe in him and trust in him. So there isn't any pressure on you in this sense, because you're trusting that the doctor is telling the truth and he knows what he's talking about. So there, that expectation has two subtle meanings. It depends if it's a mum talking to a kid about passing exams, or is it about a doctor talking to a patient about getting better. You have to kind of take it from its context to really understand the true meaning. But just for the sake of argument, let's talk about teachers and students and doctors and patients. So a teacher, if they were being positive and helpful, would say to their student, oh, I hope you pass the exam. I hope you studied hard and I hope you have lots of luck and you pass the exam. That puts no pressure on the student. But if the teacher said, I expect you to pass the exam, you're thinking, oh, well, what's going to happen if I don't? What will the teacher say? The teacher's going to be disappointed in me if I don't. So it puts pressure on me if I don't pass that exam. Okay, but then we have the different situation with the doctor. I expect you to get better next week. We have a lot of trust in that doctor and we believe in him. He's not putting any pressure on him. He's putting all the responsibility of you getting better on him. If he didn't think you'd get better, then he wouldn't say, I expect you to get better. Okay, so I hope that makes it clear. So there's hope and expect, and then there's also two ways to use expect. You use expect if you absolutely know the outcome, and you also use expect if you're trying to put judgment or pressure onto somebody to do something. And hope is just positive and it's not loaded with pressure or expectations or judgment. Okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.